Greetings, Jaguars. This is Left Side of the Brain. We're going to get right into it. You know, I was just sitting here thinking, man, because I'm a thinking man. And I was saying to myself, if I wasn't this Jaguar who possesses a soul, how would I look at me? And this is a question you can ask yourself. How would you look at yourself if you were an HPB, hypothetically, and if you was observing yourself, how would you view yourself? Then it dawned upon me, most likely I would look at myself like how an eagle looks at a field mouse. A field mice. And I said to myself, the only thing that eagle would see is prey. It would see prey. It wouldn't notice the grass. It would be zeroed in on the field mice prey that stands out in the grass. Do us a favor, hit that likes button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button. You are now in tune to Left Side of the Brain. Let's get in. That's how we are in this society as Jaguars. We stand out like field mice amongst blades of grass. These HPBs, they like eagles, and we are the prey. And the reason why I'm doing this video is to put everything in perspective. Because the human prison ball realm is a part of the secret wars. It's really something that's inside of the psychological realm. That's where it exists. Everything we discuss it's a invisible battle that's taking place. It's almost like chemical warfare. You don't see the chemicals, but you feel the impact of inhaling the chemicals. You feel the repercussions of the poisonous gas. And that's what I liken the HPB realm debacle. That's what I liken it to. It's like chemical warfare. It's spiritual warfare. It's taking place in the invisible realm. And that's how these HPBs, they see us like field mice. We just pray to them. We haven't did anything to them. We don't bother them. We didn't ask to be in the HPB realm. But yet, they see us as prey, a threat to their well-being. As a matter of fact, and thank you, Spirit, I got an even better example. They see us like a spider in the web. You ever had a spider build a web over your front door? Now, just because it's a spider, most people, your first instinct is to kill that spider. Why, you may ask? Because spiders, they have a lot of stereotypes attached to spiders. They poisonous, they hideous, they dangerous, you know, they sneaky, they up to something. But really, spiders are the most chill, peaceful animals that exist. They don't even go out and hunt for anything. Anything that ends up in the spider's mouth, they ask to get killed. You know why? Because they were a home invader. Think about it. If somebody kicked down your front door in the middle of the night, you have the right to shoot them. Or, I won't say shoot, you have the right to defend yourself. Because they invaded your privacy. So take spiders for instance. They chilling in a web and something flies along and ends up in the spider web. Then the spider, he's irritated and he says, "Who just entered my home without permission?" So the spider, he climbs down the web and he eats the home invader. Now, saying all of that to say this. Spiders, they are doing a service to the entire ecosystem. Now, what type of service are they doing? Well, they keep certain insects at a minimum. If it wasn't for spiders and snakes and rodents, you couldn't even go out your front door. It would be insects everywhere. They help keep balance in the ecosystem. But nobody applies the positive stereotypes to a spider when they first see a spider. You know why? Because most people, they think negative first. So the first thing a person thinks of when he sees a spider, he thinks of all of the negative stereotypes. And his first instinct is to kill that spider. Why? Because of ignorance. He's ignorant of the capabilities of that spider. And ignorance leads to fear. Fear of what? The unknown. And anything that's considered an unknown is considered a potential threat in the mind of the person who don't have a clue about the spider, or you, or the individual. And that is why HPBs make it their duty to mess with us. We can just be, just like a spider, we're doing a good service to the environment. But we are still looked at as a potential threat. They don't know nothing about us. But that unknown factor is what makes them start zeroing in on us. Because like the spider, we not in a pack. I'm gonna tell y'all something. People have a natural instinct to kill things that live in solitude. Think about it. Most people don't stomp on ants for one reason. Because they see ants as a colony. Most people, when they see ants, they observe ants. They sit back and they observe the ants. They observe the ants because they in a colony. They feel like they are part of something. This is the mindset of the HPB. It's in the subconscious programming of human beings. Pack animals are usually given more respect in this world. Like ducks. They'll hit their brakes if they see some ducks crossing the street or some geese. they'll hit their brakes because it's a pack animal. It's in a pack. People can have a whole lot of flies like flying over their head and flying over their head, and they won't do a thing. They may swat, but they won't try to kill it, because as long as something is in a pack, then the pack mentality that's programmed inside of HPBs, they see it as one of them. So just like us, they see us not as one of them. So when something is outside of the pack, the instinct is to kill. Just like lions, when they hunting for zebras, you know what zebra they go for? The zebra that's isolated. Get what I'm saying? It's protection within the pack. The loner is a target. Loners are targets. That's right. The loner is a target. Because when a person see that you don't belong to anything, they look at you in two ways. They say to themselves, this person don't belong to the pack. This person is a human being. He's outside of the fold. So he's either existing to go against us, or he is with some other group. Well, that's basically the same thing. They looking at you like this person is plotting against us. That's how they look at you. This person is plotting against us. They look at you like you got the same malevolent mind like they have. They see you with that animal instinct. Remember I told y'all, when I approach HPBs, I look at humans in this world as animals. When you don't know a person, they have animal instincts. Like a person that's always to themselves, you got a question mark above your head. Wherever you go, people looking at you with a question mark. You basically a target when you by yourself. When you live like this, when you live this Jaguar lifestyle, people, they will bypass somebody making a lot of noise, laughing, and can be heard all over the room. That's normal. They feel like, oh, that person, he's laughing and he's a part of this world and everything. He finds everything funny. They come across somebody like you who's actually using some type of in-home decorum. You would think because you are quiet and not bothering anybody, that would be every reason why someone shouldn't bother you. But that's a magnet that actually draws people to want to pick your brain. Because the only thing they trying to figure out is do you have the mark of the beast or not in your consciousness? That's the only thing they trying to figure out. See, when it comes to us, it's not about if we did something wrong. You are in the wrong just by having a soul in this world, you already public enemy number one. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You can be as peaceful of a spider as you want to be. They still see you as public enemy number one. And you just minding your business. And here's another reason why. The devil that operates in these people, the devil don't like peace. See, in the HPB world, he's saying, not in this world. No, you're not going to have no peace. Not around us. Oh, no. We want to know why you so peaceful for. You're not about to have no peace. You're going to either join us or we're going to mess with you. We got to question you. Where you getting this peace from? Because this is a world of what? Violence and manipulation. Peace is the opposite of violence. Fire is the opposite of water. Water has the potential to put out fire. Peace has the potential to put out violence. It's the opposite of violence. So that's why they see you based upon your element of peace. You have the potential to minus or subtract their existence from the equation. Because let's say potentially somebody noticed your peace and then they come to question you. They don't want you drawing attention to yourself. You might be peaceful and then you may draw some attention and somebody may ask you, man, how can you be so peaceful in a world full of so much chaos? And then you start breaking down the HPB realm and why you decided to leave society and why you decided to be so peaceful. And what if that catches on? What if that catches on to the next person and to the next person? That's why they don't like. Because I'm going to tell you something. I used to work jobs, right? And you got to watch people who do this. You may be sitting by yourself and they'll come around. And I'm not talking about like-minded people. I'm talking about people that you know they don't share the same mind frame as you. And they'll come around and they'll say, how about you join us at the table? Why are you sitting all there by yourself? Come on over and join us here. And they'll offer you stuff and they'll offer you like donuts and coffee or whatever. Come join us, cheese and crackers and Welch's grape juice. Come join us at the table. They luring you in and you reluctantly, you walk along and you go with them and you sit at the table and you know you've been drawn into that web before. I call it the web of deception. Really, they bringing you into the interrogation table. And they'll be talking and they'll have their hands like this with a little smile on their face. Okay, so where are you from? Oh, okay. Oh, now they're not attracted to you. I'm not talking about somebody hitting on you that's a different story. I'm talking about they just talking to you like this. Okay. They got a little smile on their face like this. Okay. So where are you from? Okay. Okay. And then the conversation, it'll go cold. And you'll be at the table. They'll be at the table. And then they'll go off reading the newspaper. And then you'll be feeling awkward and you'll be like, okay, I gotta go now. And you'll get up, real hesitantly from the table. That was just an interrogation. They was just trying to see what this person was about. They didn't really have an interest in you. And what's funny is, once that conversation go cold, they're going to treat you like that every time they see you. They may flash a fake smile, but I guarantee you, you will never have another conversation with that person. They was just trying to see if you would connect with them. And once they realized that you didn't connect with them on a spiritual level, then you become their enemy for real, for real. That's how it plays out. They was just trying to see like what team you play for. And that's just one of those invisible strategies in this secret wars. It's stuff that most of y'all wouldn't even think about, but all of that type of stuff, those are just plays in the secret wars. They identifying who is who. So the sniper will know who to shoot. They're just identifying you. You see what I'm saying? So you like that spider. Haven't did anything to nobody. But that's what makes everybody want to do something to you. When you're not doing something to anybody, that's when people want to do something to you. Innocence means what? You are in no sense. Get what I'm saying? You in no sense. You in no sense. You are not within their senses. You're not within their limited 5 senses of comprehension. They can't comprehend you. So you innocent until, like they say, proven guilty. Small talk is nothing but a courtroom in the HPB realm. Little chit chat, you innocent in no sense until proven guilty. They bringing you into the courtroom trying to figure out where this person stands so we can cast judgment, so we can make a final verdict on how we're going to treat this person. And they cast in a verdict in the invisible realm. They connected, trust me. You ever been to a party or something and you walk into the room? I'm not talking about a party with like a lot of music, but like a get together or something, like for your job or something. And you come into the room and everybody is already talking and laughing, and you can just tell within yourself that none of these conversations interest you. You basically just there. And you putting on a facade. It's not real. I used to always notice that, man. Like when I was working on jobs, I would realize like the people at the job, they was actually like forming these friendships and going out with each other on the weekend. I was saying to myself, how do they get up with each other after work? I don't want to see these people after work. Then I started noticing, because birds of a feather, they flock together. I've always been the oddball in every situation. I've always been that spider, building my own web. And it's another reason why the HPB realm hates you. Because just like them, you have the ability to build a web as well. See, they think they the only ones. See, your intelligence. See, I'm going to tell you something. People that are arrogant for whatever reason, when they come across somebody that has just as much gifts and talents, it dampers the party for them. Because at first they was relaxed, right? But when somebody else comes up, it makes them question all of those things they was arrogant about. Oh, I'm the best looking or this. Then when they see somebody else, oh man, I ain't as bad as I thought I was. So that's how they look at us with a soul. Like, they know that we have the ability, if it was enough of us, to build the same type of internet web that they can build. I'm not talking about the internet. Y'all got to follow the metaphors. They understand, I'm talking about spiritual stuff. They understand that we have an inner circle that we only see amongst us, just like they do. And they know that we have the potential to build a worldwide web just like they do. Why do you think YouTube makes such an effort to censor my videos? Why do you think they do that? Because they know it's potential in the things that left side of the brain is saying. That's why they do it. They know it goes against everything within their web. So they realize, oh, they realize, I guess we're not the only ones who can spin a web and use propaganda. This guy's also gifted. See, if I was like an ordinary person, ordinary HPB, you know, with a regular channel, if I was like an ordinary person with a regular channel, they wouldn't look at me like a threat. They'll be like, oh, he's one of us. He can say whatever you want to say. Have y'all noticed that it's channels on YouTube? They can say whatever they want to say. They don't get flagged. They don't get no censor emails, none of that stuff. They don't get no warnings, no strikes. They can say whatever they want to say. Let me say one thing. It can be something minor. They'll be sending me a warning. This goes against community guidelines. It doesn't go against community guidelines unless it's something real. Have you noticed they are censoring comments? Sometimes people will tell me, "Oh, left side, did you remove such and such comment?" No. You know what they're doing? It's keywords. That's why you got to learn how to spell differently. Like, don't write something that is alarming. You have to switch up the spelling of words. Like if you saying the the F word, spell it like PHUKK. You get what I'm saying? You got to trick the system. And that's funny in itself, because even in their electronic world, in the internet, it mirrors the HPB realm. You got to say certain things around these people to not give yourself away. You got to do the same thing when you commenting. You got to learn how to work around the system, because if you don't, you'll waste a lot of time writing a paragraph. And they so tricky with it. Let me tell you how they do it. You will leave a paragraph, right? They remove the paragraph without you knowing it. See, on your end, if you check the paragraph or the comment 2 hours later, you will be thinking that your comment is still up on the channel because you see it from your end as being posted. But in reality, the other people don't see it. See how they play little mind games? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, they got a lot of trickery with them, man. Everything is a mind game. It's a mind game. But I'm going to leave y'all at that. That's why they mess with us, man, because we a question mark, man. They don't understand us. We a question mark. They don't understand us. We a threat because they respect us. They respect us, our intelligence. They respect our intelligence and our potential. They just know we don't got the numbers like them. But they know we got more power than them. I'm going to leave y'all at that. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. And this is Left Side of the Brain. HPB's down. Jaguars up. And this is Left Side of the Brain signing out.